What's up, guys? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
We're back with another Rangers post-game video.
Yes.
Wow, what a game here.
Yeah.
Rangers and Seattle Kraken meet up for the first time ever. Seattle Kraken obviously new to the NHL this year. Coming in, kind of thinking for the Rangers, this is probably a winnable game here. Not a lot of superstars on the Seattle Kraken. A lot of hard-working guys on there, though. A lot of, gritty, just hard-working guys. Third-liners, second-liners. No really superstars. You don't got any Crosbys. You don't got any Ovechkins out there. You don't got any Connor McDavids or anything like that. Just a team put together here for the first year. So, Rangers get off early in this game, score a goal. Chris Kreider on a 2-on-1 would put one by Grubauer. Grubauer, the goalie here for Seattle. Igor in net for the Rangers. And Rangers get off to a good start here. They get a goal early in the first. Chris Kreider would actually have another chance on a breakaway.
Yes.
And he was stopped by Grubauer.
Yeah.
But after that breakaway chance that Kreider did not score on, it was kind of all Seattle for a very long time. I would say maybe the end of the first, Seattle kind of started swinging the ice a little bit, and all of the second.
Yeah.
All of the second period, Seattle just had the Rangers hand in their own zone, and this is just another. If it wasn't for Igor Shesterkin, the Seattle probably would have won this game, to be honest. I mean, it was another steal by Igor here. He played outstanding. I think he had 32 saves 32 saves on 33 shots.
It was ridiculous the amount of shots that the Krakens took compared to the Rangers. The whole game.
I think the Rangers finished the second. Seattle would score in the second. It was kind of off of a fluke shot. I forgot who scored the goal because, like I said, I'm not familiar with a lot of these players here on Seattle outside of like a couple, like Giordano, Schwartz, and Yanni Gourde, who was all over the ice tonight. Yanni Gourde.
God.
He used to play on Tampa. He won a cup with Tampa Bay. They didn't re-sign him, so obviously he went to Seattle here because Seattle's going to take him. They scored a goal in the second, and it was a backhander, like just not looking backhander shuffle shot. And Trouba was standing in front of Shesterkin, so I know he was screened on the play. He didn't see it because if you saw some of the saves that Igor made in this game, you would obviously expect him to make a backhand, and it was pretty far out too.
Yeah.
It was like he was over by like I wouldn't say the face-off circle, but in that vicinity.
Yeah.
Where the backhand came.
Just turn around,
shuffle shot, and Trouba was in front of him trying to play it, so he definitely didn't see it.
Yeah.
So then Seattle would tie the game up 1-1 here, and after that, I'm telling you, Seattle spent the entire second period, maybe with the exception of like one really good shift by the Rangers late in the second period. The entire period was in the Rangers' end. I mean, Igor had to be really good in that period.
Yeah.
Really good. And he was.
Yeah.
He was. And nobody scored on the power play in this game. I think both teams were 0 for 3. Maybe.
There were a lot of overlapping power plays. A lot of 4-on-4s that then went into,
like abbreviated power plays here.
Oh, because the Rangers had too many men.
Yeah, that was
like
really
the worst.
Annoying. The Rangers had 2 penalties. I think they had 3 in this game. But 2 of the penalties the Rangers did take in this game were too many men on the ice, which is just, boy, I mean, does that drive you nuts? Taking a penalty regardless drives you nuts. But too many men on the ice, that's worse than a delay a game. Like, I'd say delay a game is bad, but too many men is even worse. Because delay a game, at least you're under pressure. You're trying to get the puck out. Too many men is you're just not paying attention.
Yeah.
And to do it twice in a game is pretty. I don't know if I've ever seen the Rangers. I'm sure they have. To be honest, I'm sure they've done that twice, maybe even 3 times in a game. But you do not like seeing that once, let alone twice.
Oh my goodness.
And the Rangers dodged a bullet there. They were 100% on the penalty kill.
Yep.
Both teams were 100% on the penalty kill. Nobody scored a power play in this a goal in this game. So then we get into the third, and Rangers had a way better start. Like I said, they only had 2 shots in the second.
Yep.
We get into the third here. Rangers have 2 shots within the first like 4 minutes of the third, so they already doubled their shots.
Right, exactly.
In the
less
third.
than 4 minutes into the third.
Less than 4 minutes, they already had doubled their shots, so they came out at a much better start in the third. But then again, Seattle would kind of, the penalties, those too many men penalties came in the third. Yeah. Seattle, the ice started tilting again. Seattle coming in, and
with even half the period gone in the third, it was still tied 1-1. It wasn't looking good because the Krakens were playing so hard.
They were.
And then,
you kind of had the feeling maybe this one's going overtime, maybe.
Right.
7 minutes left in the game here. Panarin comes down the left line all by himself. 3 Kraken in the zone, trying to find somebody. Adam Fox comes in late. He gets the pass to Fox, and Fox rips one right over Grubauer's short side to give the Rangers a 2-1 lead with like 7 and change left in the third.
Yeah.
And it was only their 5th shot on goal since the first period.
Wow.
They had 2 in the second, and then 2 previous shots leading up to that Adam Fox goal. And the announcers are making jokes like, oh, they're just being selective with their shots. They really weren't getting any scoring chances. This was one of the scoring chances that Seattle made one mistake, and they did not cover Adam Fox. And that is one guy you do not want to leave open.
Yeah.
And Panarin found him, and Fox ripped it over for a second of the season to give the Rangers the 2-1 lead. And then again, Igor had to be good after that because there were some scary-ass chances going down on the other side of the ice. Because after that, Seattle's looking, we were talking about this, Seattle's looking, they can see how many shots they have on goal.
Yep.
They know that Igor is putting on a fucking performance here in Seattle, and they don't want anything to do with that.
Yep.
So they're come harder, and they were throwing everything at the net.
There was one of the ones that went in that was almost, I thought this is where they're going to tie it up. I was so scared. The puck went up in the air, and Igor was trying to see where it was, and then dove in the net with him. Yeah.
Goudreau dived in to try and block it. It went off. I can't believe the puck. You have to see the highlights for it to do it justice.
Yeah. It
was a shot from the point there was two or three deflections in the last, I want to say, minute and 30 of the game when they had the goalie, Seattle pulled their goalie. And there was at least 2 or 3 deflections right in front of Igor, and he just had to be good.
Yeah.
He had to be good, and a little bit of luck came into play. Like, I cannot believe Goudreau dived into the side of the net to try to stop the puck. He almost deflected it in.
Yes.
I can't believe it didn't go in. You have to look at the replay, the top, that's overhead view, and it just looks ridiculous how the puck did not go in the net.
Yeah. And then, after that, they got a hold of it, right, because it was empty net, and I forget who went right down the ice and got it
Goudreau.
in. Goudreau. Okay.
Goudreau would score the empty netter to make it 3-1.
Yeah. And then you think at that point, hopefully it's...
But even that, after that, it was still scary. Seattle, again, pulled the goalie. They said, if we're down 3-1, why not just pull him again? What do we got to lose?
Yeah.
And the Rangers would cap this off with a 3-1 win.
Yeah.
In a game that, again, I thought halfway through this game, I was like, Seattle might get away with the win here. I really thought. They might have scored a late period goal, and the Rangers did not have any offense aside from the first period to muster up enough, but they did.
They got it.
One mistake. It came down to literally one mistake that Seattle made that the Rangers capitalized on with that Panarin to Fox's play.
Yeah.
And then the brilliance of Igor Shesterkin again.
Yep.
Just stealing a game. This is now the second game I think Igor has stolen. The first one was against Toronto, where he was amazing.
Yeah.
And they won that game in overtime. And then this one, I wasn't expecting this game to be so one-sided in the favor of Seattle. But you have a big team like New York coming into town. That's big for a team that's just starting, New York, it's New York. They're coming into town.
Right.
It's New York, big city, this and that.
Yep.
We're going to play extra hard here, beat New York.
Yep.
And I think that was one of the reasons why Seattle was so good tonight, is because just the fact that the Rangers were coming into town.
Yeah. A night to play really hard.
Yeah.
Make a statement. Yep.
Yeah. And so again, go back, look at the shots, look at Igor. I mean, people in the chat, the stream are already talking Vezina for Igor. And if he continues to play this way, there's no doubt in my mind that he would easily win the Vezina.
Yeah.
So, Rangers on a 4-game road trip, start off Halloween night with a win.
Yeah.
3-1, goals by Fox, Kreider, and Goudreau with the empty netter. And if you had to give 3 stars, I would have to say, what do you think?
Obviously, Igor.
Igor number 1.
Igor number 1.
Yep.
Fox number 2.
Yeah.
And I guess Goudreau, right? Because he got the empty netter and he was helping out with that save.
I would say Igor absolutely number 1, Fox number 2, And it's a toss-up between Kreider and Panarin for me. Because Panarin found Fox on the tying goal, but Kreider got the scoring started, and Kreider's been good.
Oh, Kreider, yeah.
Kreider's been so good.
Forgot he got the first goal to get started.
So I would have to say Igor, Fox, Kreider are my 3 stars. Obviously, Igor won.
Yeah.
Second, Fox and Kreider number 3.
Yeah.
But those are the guys. Those are the standout guys for me in this game.
Yeah.
So I think that's it.
I think that's it.
That's it. Like I said, Rangers get out of here. They're going to be on a 4-game trip. I don't know what's going on with the Tuesday night game. That is a late game at 10 o'clock. Yeah. We'll have to see what's going on with that if we're going to do it or not. But yeah, Rangers come into town here in Seattle. First time ever that these two teams meet. Can't wait to see them meet some more here. I think maybe Seattle will be coming to MSG one more time this season. I'll have to check the schedule. I'm not even sure about that. But Rangers get the 3-1 win. And they will start off next in Vancouver on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So guys...
I'm sorry. It was a scary game for a scary night with a happy ending.
Yeah, it was a scary game. Most of the game, I was kind of on edge here.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness. Like, please don't lose this game on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, so... thank you for everybody. All the support on the channel has been amazing for all you guys. Thank you so much, man. Love watching this channel grow.
Yeah.
It's getting bigger and bigger every time we do a stream, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, guys, have a happy Halloween. Stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yes.
Let's go, Rangers.
Let's go, Rangers.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.